This is Meteorologist Matthew East for this Tuesday edition of the Carolina Weather Video for the 23rd day of December, otherwise known as Mom's Birthday. So, Mom, if you're watching the video, happy birthday to you. And certainly it's another chilly morning here across the Carolinas. Let's take a peek at the temperatures across the lower 48. Now, really the brutally cold stuff bottled up off to our north still, but that Arctic air did extend in some fashion down through the southeastern part of the country. Now, what really kept us from completely bottoming out with temperatures this morning is some cloud cover. We had some high-level clouds 15 to 30,000 feet off the ground streaming into our area from the west and southwest, and that acted like a little bit of a blanket last night. So it was chilly, but not as cold as anticipated for low temperatures this morning. We're dry here in the Carolinas this morning, but yeah, that's some more wintry precip down into the Mid-South, and that is mainly freezing rain in northern Mississippi, parts of Arkansas and western Tennessee. For that reason, all these purple counties you see here, that is a winter weather advisory for North Mississippi and western sections of Tennessee, as well as portions of Arkansas. And that wintry weather then extends farther northward in the form of snow in parts of Illinois and Indiana through Wisconsin, Minnesota, and the Dakotas. And if you have travel plans, and a lot of folks do here as we're approaching the Christmas holiday, it's this zone here from the Midwest and the Great Lakes down into the Mississippi Valley that you're going to have your travel delays out there for today. Let's go into the modeling. And by the way, stick with the video here. A lot of folks have been asking about some initial thoughts on January down the road. I will get into that here in just a couple of moments, so hang with me. For today, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we will continue to see these high clouds out there at times, and it's going to be another chilly day. We're talking high temperatures in the Triad, at best around 40, probably lower 40s for the Charlotte zones, mountains 30s to low 40s. And as we go through tonight and tomorrow, the clouds will thicken and lower, and I think beginning tonight, we'll see some drizzle at times. Same deal tomorrow for Christmas Eve, a cloudy sky. This is 1 o'clock in the morning. There's your drizzle beginning to settle in here across the Carolinas. Same story tomorrow. Meanwhile, the core of our next system lifting up to the Great Lakes region, trailing cold front down into the Mississippi Valley. That front will move through our area. That is 1 o'clock Christmas morning. So this is overnight Christmas Eve night into early Christmas morning. That front will pass through. So our best shot of seeing shower activity right now looks to be overnight tomorrow night. As it stands right now, I think the system's out of the way for much of the Piedmont in time for Christmas morning. So we may start off the day Christmas with some clouds, but I think the rain's probably over, and certainly most of the day will be dry. Sunshine will build back in. This is 1 o'clock Christmas afternoon. High pressure builds on in. We should see a pretty good amount of at least afternoon sunshine for Christmas Day with high temperatures in the 50s, both tomorrow and on Christmas Day itself. A brief respite from the showery conditions, though, for Christmas Day. By Friday, we have somewhat of a wedge setting up here on at least the GFS, and that's going to lead to a cooler day Friday, maybe some 40s for highs Friday. The chance of showers comes back into our forecast later Friday as well. This is Saturday at 1 in the afternoon. Again, at this point, the core of the next system still off to our west, but we might have some showery weather at times on Saturday, and this system looks to sweep through late Saturday night and into the first part of Sunday. So another good chance of showers, say Saturday night into early portions of Sunday before dry weather returns again on Monday. All right, let's take a peek out into the crystal ball. Let's look farther out in the future toward the new year. A couple indices to show you. This is the NAO, the North Atlantic Oscillation, and it continues to show indications that it's going to be heading down into the negative territory here as we head into the beginning part of 2009. Another indice I like to look at is the Arctic Oscillation, the AO, and it's showing indications of going strongly negative, as we, at least moderately to strongly negative, as we get into the first of the new year. Both of those are oftentimes indicators of some cold air in the eastern part of the country. And another one of my favorite teleconnections I often talk about is the Eastern Asia teleconnection. So let's take a look at what the European model is showing for Asia. Coming up, this is valid Christmas evening at 7 in the evening. And remember, as I've talked about before, you look at Japan here, that often correlates fairly well to the east coast of the United States, especially the mid-Atlantic coast. So you have a pretty nice looking trough here around the Christmas Day time period in the eastern parts of Asia, and that teleconnection is often a week or so down the road. So I think that probably means we're looking at around the new year, maybe a nice trough in the eastern U.S. And we go out farther in time. This is the 30th of December at 7 in the evening, and we still, again, have another pretty good trough in the eastern part of Asia. So to me, it looks like most things are lining up that as we get into January, we're going to see some blasts of cold air in the eastern part of the country. How long it lasts, don't know that just yet, but I'm getting more confident that we will see some colder weather again move in as we get into the beginning portions of 2009. So we'll see how that all plays out. All right, that's it for today's edition of the video. I am working tomorrow on Christmas Eve, so I will have a new video for you posted bright and early Christmas Eve morning. If you don't check back in then everyone have a Merry Christmas. God bless you all, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great Christmas, and God bless.